on, you want some barbed? You want some barbed wire? Get a shot of that! You want some real? That's real! That's real! Come on, Carino! Get your silly ass up! You want some real Carino? I'll give you some real damn it! You want some real? I'll give you some real. Come on now! Come on!
Where's the blood?
Come on, Carino, you son of a bitch! Come on! Come on! Come on!
Come on, guys, back up, back
Get
up!
your ass up! Come on! Get the son of a bitch!
Hey, back up!
Come on! Come on, you want some more? You son of a bitches! Come on, goddammit, Carino! You want barbed wire? Come on, you son of a bitch! I'm not afraid of any one of you! Come on, you chicken!
Hello everyone and welcome to MLW Underground TV. I'm Joey Styles and we are back in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Tonight we will see the return of the Gladiator, Mike Awesome. The Extreme Horsemen are here. We'll have an update on the condition of Homicide and the injuries he suffered at the hands of Jerry Lynn. J-Cup USA, the tournament continues with the Fallen Angel Christopher Daniels versus the debut of Super Dragon, and right now it's another opening round matchup in J-Cup USA to crown the first Major League Wrestling Junior Heavyweight Champion as Jimmy Yang takes on Juventud Guerrera.
From Mexico City, Mexico, Juventud Guerrera!
Is currently touring with the AAA promotion in Mexico. He has been on a hot streak in the past year. He's been in MLW, Pro Wrestling Noah, AAA, and in Europe. A lot of styles who he has been learning and incorporating into his repertoire. And he represents the hybrid wrestling we love here in MLW. Jimmy Yang is coming off a 2-year run in Old Japan Pro Wrestling where he dominated the junior heavyweight division there and teamed with former MLW World Heavyweight Champion Satoshi Kojima as well as Taiyo Kei. Should let it be known that Jimmy Yang is now signed to a WWE contract. He was already signed for J-Cup USA before signing his WWE contract, so should Jimmy Yang go on to become the first MLW Junior Heavyweight Champion, he would at least have to come back to MLW once every 30 days to defend that title, or he would be stripped.
Break clean this time. Break.
Again, hammerlock now by Yang. He tries reversal. Yang comes up with the wrist lock. Movie rolls through. Back the other way. Through the legs of Jimmy Yang. Kicked him in the keystern, kips up. Test of strength, I don't often see that from junior heavyweights. Becomes a leverage move. Nice bridge by Juvi. Down on his shoulders now. Couldn't hold the bridge, the right shoulder up to it. Once again, Yang trying to use his body weight. Juvi to his advantage, back with the body scissors. Arm drag, takes down Jimmy Yang. Leapfrog now. Nice cartwheel by Yang. Kip up, and Juvi got caught right in the chops. Tilt-a-whirl flying head scissors. And the young man from South Korea, Jimmy Yang, to the outside. Juvi throws the fake, up and over with the pescado. Juvi looking as crisp as I have ever seen him. Again, this is an opening round matchup in J-Cup USA, a tournament to crown the very first MLW Junior Heavyweight Champion. Both competitors back in the ring. There's a knife edge chop. Juvi all over Jimmy Yang. Snake eyes. Juvi gets a mouthful of turnbuckle. Was showboating, trying to embarrass Jimmy Yang. Yang would have none of it. And look at that, a triangle choke, using his own body weight for leverage. Innovative submission by Jimmy Yang. It's a boot right to the head. Jimmy Yang now all over Juventud Guerrera. Knife edge chop of his own. Damn, that's gotta hurt. Reversal out of the corner, Yanks up the ride. Juvi eats the top turnbuckle. Spin kick, misses out of the corner. Juvi looking for a tilt-a-whirl counter. Floats over, comes out in front. Body slam attempt. Yang now with the waist lock. Juvi is free and hits a spinning heel kick of his own. And that's how this whole exchange started. And goes Jimmy Yang in hard. Cover. No, kick out by Jimmy Yang. Juvi now looking for the submission on Jimmy Yang. Referee Mike Keener is right there. Got chops being served tonight here in Fort Lauderdale. What a beautiful drop kick by Jimmy Yang! Did he ever get up there with the standing drop kick? And these two world-class athletes exemplify the high wrestling styles we love here in Major League Wrestling. They can take it to the ground, submission style, aerial wrestling. They can just mix it up. We are thrilled to have competitors like Jimmy Yang and Juventud Guerrera competing in J-Cup USA, and Jimmy Yang gets spiked head first, 2-0. Jimmy Yang was driven absolutely perpendicular to the canvas. Juvi now looking to put Yang away. Drops him face first on the canvas, using all of his body weight, all the momentum, 2-0. Jimmy Yang showed a lot of guts here, a lot of resilience. The offensive flooring, applauded by Juventud Guerrera in the past several minutes, has taken a toll on Juvi as well. Both competitors down. And for half those gas tanks, getting dangerously close to empty. Back to the chops. Juvi responds in kind, but not kindly. Korean whip. Sunset side flip attempt. Yes, he's got it. He's on top. 2 and no. Trading 2 counts are Yang and Juvi. A couple of fish flopping around out of water. Another double leg takedown by Juvi, who rolls through this time, but Yang on top. No, Juvi catches him once again. What an exchange. Back the other way with Yang. On top, Juvi with the bridge. Looking for the backslide. Who's going to get it? And both men simultaneously land clotheslines, both Jimmy Yang and Juventud Guerrera down in the center of the ring. This is anyone's matchup. The winner advances in J-Cup USA. The loser goes home to fight another day. Referee Mike Heater putting the count on both combatants. Both Jimmy Yang and Juventud Guerrera slowly getting back to their feet. They're up. Smacking the flesh off of one another. Juvi sent for the ride. Tip up in the corner. Jimmy Yang catches him over the shoulder. Power slam attempt. No, Juvi now. The dragon sleeper. An inverted suplex is blocked. Yang now hooks Juvi. And Juvi just drives Yang into the canvas with the Juvi drive. Juvi has Jimmy Yang prone. That's where he wants him, dragging him towards the corner. And Juventud Guerrera is so dangerous when he generates aerial offense, but he's taking so much time here, and that could just be the fatigue factor. Juvi up top, all the way up top now. Misses the 450, but lands on his feet. Waistlock, standing switch, German suplex, but Juvi counters. Beautifully done. Front kick by Juvi. Twisting fisherman's buster. Good night, Jimmy Yang. Juventud, cover that man. He's on top. 2 and no. Right shoulder up by Jimmy Yang and Juventud Guerrera. Can't believe it. Quite frankly, neither can I. Jimmy Yang has shown incredible guts and resilience in this matchup. He has taken a beating at the hands of Juventud Guerrera. And again, referee Mike Heater finds himself putting the count on both wrestlers as they have just battered one another here tonight as part of J-Cup USA. Juvi is up and Yang just can't seem to get it together. Has got to put Yang away, and he's got to put Yang away now. Jimmy Yang can't even stand up. I think Jimmy Yang is done. Yang grasping at his head and based on 10 years of wrestling matches, if I had to guess, but still, Jimmy Yang with the drop kick out of nowhere catches Juventud Guerrera. Could Yang have been playing possum? I believe so. Now Jimmy Yang going up top. Keep your eye on Yang. He hits Yang time. All the body weight down across Juventud Guerrera, and Yang advances. Jimmy Yang one step closer.
Your winner of the match and advancing in the tournament, Jimmy Yang.
What a show by Jimmy Yang.
Joe Schmo, Joe Blow, Joe saying no, I really don't give a damn what your name is. Because tonight, here in MLW, Underground Wrestling, where it's hardcore, you're facing none other than me, Mike Awesome. And everybody here knows my story. I'll put you through a table. I'll powerbomb you over the top rope through a table. I'll put a chair right through your damn head. Because I really don't care. Just as long as I walk out of there, 1, 2, 3, the victor, baby. Awesome is going to run on you tonight.
Major League Wrestling fans, my name is Stephen New. I am a proud Army veteran. At the law offices of New Taylor Associates, we take great pride in representing our veterans. We're representing combat veterans who sustained hearing loss as a result of 3M making defective earplugs. Time is running out and there is no charge for your consultation or case review. Contact our law office for a free initial consultation and case screening to find out if you're entitled to compensation.
This is Major League Wrestling!
Tape fist match. MLW wants to have a tape fist. No. Steve Williams, Dr. Death wants to have a tape fist match with PJ. Yeah, this is a challenge. PJ, I'll let you know something. I am the legend. Legend in professional wrestling. And you know what? Tape fist match? I've done a few. I've got a great story for you. Matter of fact, when we get in a squared circle, I'll show you all about tape fist match. PJ, you're a thorn in my side. I've about had enough of you. I'm gonna end it right in that tape fist match.
Dr. Death, you are going down horseman style! How do you like me now, legend?
Weighing in 270 pounds from
Just
American
incredible.
Samoa,
PJ Walker has always
Joe
prided
Schmo.
himself on being an impact player, and he has now made an immediate impact here in Major League Wrestling by targeting the legend, Steve Dr. Death Williams. We'll cover that story as it unfolds. This is my first opportunity to see Samoa Joe in action. Read a lot about him, heard a lot about him. I am very excited to have this opportunity to see him compete live and in person here in MLW on Underground TV. But what a task he has before him, because
And his
returning
opponent,
tonight
weighing in
to
282
Major League
pounds
Wrestling,
from
the
Tampa,
former
Florida,
MLW
the Gladiator,
World Heavyweight
Mike
Champion, the Gladiator, Mike Awesome. This is Mike Awesome's first matchup back since losing to Steve Carino at Rise of the Renegades back in July. Awesome retreated to All Japan Pro Wrestling to take out his frustrations on the competitors there. Incorporate some more Japanese strong style into his repertoire to use here in Major League Wrestling. He is still hot about losing to the Extreme Horsemen and Terry Funk, who cost him the matchup. The Gladiator Mike Awesome versus Samoa Joe. Collar elbow tie up, side headlock by Samoa Joe. Joe set the ride. Shoulder block, nobody moves. Joe telling Awesome, go ahead, your turn. And Joe does not move, and he will not be intimidated. The young man is not intimidated by the Gladiator, and maybe he should be. Flying shoulder block, and down goes Samoa Joe. He rolls to the outside, but you're not going to be safe on the outside with Mike Awesome! The near 300-pound Mike Awesome, like a junior heavyweight. Suicide dive over the top rope, takes out Samoa Joe and lands on his feet. Mike Awesome is the only 290-pounder I have ever seen execute a suicide dive with the accuracy again, Samoa Joe hits the steel guardrail on the outside. Samoa Joe has a reputation for being double tough, and you can bet Mike Awesome heard all about it. And now, with the Gladiator, Mike Awesome setting up a table on the outside, that does not bode well for Samoa Joe. In fact, the last we saw of Masato Tanaka here at MLW was when Awesome powerbombed him from the ring, over the top rope, through the table, all the way to the floor in Orlando, Florida. And Tanaka did not celebrate by going to Disney World. Samoa Joe now opening up on Mike Awesome, full head of steam, slingshot shoulder block. And the young man, Samoa Joe just can't get it going. Nonchalant cover by Mike Awesome. Mike Awesome has returned an obnoxious attitude from All Japan Pro Wrestling. The yen is worth more, the economy's up over there. If the exchange rate is that bad, he'd be in a better mood. And Samoa Joe catches Mike Awesome charging into the corner. Great power being shown by Samoa Joe. There is a front kick to the chest. Snap suplex. Cover. 2 in. 2.5, says referee John Finnegan. We'll be right back.
This is Front Row Material.
Hello and welcome to the Raven Effect Podcast. I'm Raven, I'm your host.
He is the Blue Meanie.
This is called Mind of the Meanie because there's a constant show going on in my head.
Hello everybody, welcome to University of Death.
Tis I Marty.
Tis I Sarah.
And this is Marty and Sarah Love Wrestling on the MLW Radio Network.
This is the MLW Radio Network.
Bring the in-ring action home to your tabletop with the #1 wrestling card game in the world, Super Show the Game. And live all your wildest wrestling fantasies without ever taking a chair shot. Available on supershowthegame.com. Starting at $19.99 with promo code MLW Draft. Order today and join a spectacle so grand it can only be called the Super Show.
Welcome back. We have just got two big men here exchanging blows in the center of the ring. Damn, that was stiff. Chop to the back of the neck. I've never seen that one before. The look on Awesome's face, I don't think he's ever experienced that before. I think Samoa Joe may have pissed off Mike Awesome. Clothesline ducked. And there you go with the CCS Enziguri. Awesome trying to walk it off. Joe goes out after him. And asking for a chair. Wants to mix it up. Damn. That is not a steel chair that makes a lot of noise and doesn't hurt so much. That is a very heavy aluminum chair that just hurts. This will sound better. Here's your sports entertainment chair. I think the first one hurt Mike Awesome a lot worse. Well, I expected the Gladiator Mike Awesome to destroy Samoa Joe. The young man is taking the fight to the veteran, the former MLW World Heavyweight Champion, in front of a packed house here in Fort Lauderdale. I did not expect cover 1, 2, and no. I did not expect this young man to get this much offense in on Mike Awesome. Quite frankly, I expected Awesome to destroy this young man. But Samoa Joe is holding his own with one of the biggest and baddest athletes in all of pro wrestling. Did you see him get right up after that clothesline? This is just two big men launching themselves at one another. Like a center and a nose guard. German suplex with a bridge. Awesome kicks out. Haven't seen a whole lot of finesse in this matchup. Nice power shown by Samoa Joe. Lands awesome, gets it too. Hands on the legs on the kick out. Into an STF. And Awesome wisely gets to the bottom rope. Mike Awesome is not well schooled in submission style wrestling. He'll tell you that. Mike Awesome is a high impact wrestler, likes to get in, knock his opponent out, and get the hell out of the ring. Samoa Joe now tries for the steel chair. He gets caught. Awesome ducks the clothesline. Now that hurt! Now that is how you use a steel chair to hurt somebody. Right over the head. Sit out Awesome bomb. And Samoa Joe gets the left shoulder up. Good Lord. Steel chair now down across the chest of Samoa Joe as the 290-pound Gladiator Mike Awesome goes up top, hits the Awesome splash on the steel chair, and gets the dupe. Mike Awesome gets the dupe, but Samoa Joe gave Awesome all he could handle and more.
The Gladiator.
A very impressive showing for young Samoa Joe. And another clinic of power wrestling put on by the Gladiator, Mike Awesome.
Why am I here? Major League Wrestling? Because I was here when it started. That's why. Because the fans, the punks, the juggalos, this promotion, everybody, right? Hey, I am Juggalo! Punk, what are you thinking? You can't preach. You can't force that stuff on anybody. Get it through your thick head. Do what you gotta do, but back off. Look at this kid. You okay? Hey, I am psychopathic family. Vampiro no Sawa ICP Juggalo! Whatever. I'm here to do one thing, and that's my job. What's my job? As I'm better than all of you. I've been blocked from all of you. Y'all want to be me, but you can't be me. Punk rock finds you. Vampiro found you. You can't force this. I don't got nothing to say except I'm a messenger. And I'm here to do what's right. And what's right is to be the best in this company, to be the best in this country, to be the best. Are you with me? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about? Okay. Wait, come on.
MLW fans, as you can see, the elite is now complete. The Extreme Horsemen are 5 strong. 5 strong, 3 legends. Definitely favoring the Extreme Horsemen.
As the names in it change, the success does not. PJ Walker, everybody knows this man's reputation and ability. Now we've also brought in the legend, Barry Windham. Barry Windham's name synonymous in the history books of wrestling. And now he is a part of the elite unit in professional wrestling, the Extreme Horsemen.
You know, I was at the house, I was in Mulligan Ranch, out there with Blackjack. Nextel rang. He said, "Who's calling you, son?" I said, "I don't know. Let me look at the number." I didn't recognize the number. I picked it up and I said, "Hello." Little did I know that it was a few friends with a little need of help. They said, "Come on down, help out the Extreme Horsemen, because we know that you can carry the load and you can pick up where we need it picked up." So I said, "Man, you can count on me.
You count on the Wyndham family tradition and the Mulligan family tradition to carry on at MLW.
MLW, let's get ready for a long ride.
The Samoan Island tribe have signed the open contract and will challenge the Extreme Horsemen, C.W. Anderson and Simon Diamond, for the MLW Global Tag Team Crown Championship on Friday night, October 24th at the Hybrid Horror Show in Jacksonville, Florida. Still to come tonight on Underground TV, the Fallen Angel Christopher Daniels against Super Dragon in a opening round matchup of J-Cup USA. In addition, we will see Samoa Joe making his MLW debut versus the Gladiator, Mike Awesome. Now fans, we saw it just a few weeks ago here on MLW Underground TV, a very frustrated Jerry Lynn, now a member of the Legion of Lost Souls, attacking Homicide after the matchup and trying to crush the larynx of this young man. Well, we did hear from Homicide at his training center, the Doghouse in Brooklyn, New York, that he has been cleared to wrestle by doctors and he will be at the Hybrid Horror Show. Homicide is looking for payback against Jerry Lynn. Don't forget, also at the Hybrid Horror Show, Terry Funk gets his one and only shot at the MLW World Heavyweight Championship. He will challenge the champion, Steve Corino, and it will be a dog collar matchup. In late breaking news, MLW has signed the monster from Boston. Slick Wagner Brown is on his way into Major League Wrestling. And last week we saw Satoshi Kojima, former MLW World Heavyweight Champion, return to Underground TV. A lot of hype surrounding this, both here in the United States and in Japan. All Kojima said, quite frankly, that we can make of it is that he is going to return to MLW when he feels the time is right, and it won't take too long for him to make his return. Let's take another look at what Satoshi Kojima had to say.
いいか、また必ずアメリカに戻ってくるぞ。I'm coming back!
C.W. Anderson, Simon Diamond, you've been walking around in the saddles for far too long in Major League. Yeah, you're the paper champions, but let me tell you, you've never faced a team like you have the Samoans. And right now, we're calling ourselves the Predators, son, because the bottom line is we're going to hunt you down and beat your asses in front of God and everybody. So I'll tell you once, and don't you forget it, get your extreme ass ready for a Samoan T-bag.
You know, how many times in pro wrestling does somebody get attacked for no reason? You know, it's always somebody jumping somebody from behind. Vampiro, like you, sticking your nose where it doesn't belong in my business with Nosawa. You see, even though that's in the past, I'd like to recap for you at the moment. You see, Nosawa was on the right path. He saw the light. Except now, thanks to somebody spiking his drink, which led him to lose his match with Raven, he's no longer straight edge. And you know what they say, if you're not now, you never were. So Nosawa sells out, and I put the beating on him he deserves, and out of the crowd, here comes you. Like you're some big angel from heaven. You're saving your friend. That's cool. That's cool. Because you just bit off a little bit more than you can chew, Vampiro. See, I know all about you, and you know nothing about me. So somewhere down the line, me and you, MLW, and we're gonna meet. It's not gonna be pretty, Vampiro.
Last week we saw Vampiro return to Major League Wrestling. We had not seen Vampiro in approximately 6 months. Raven had called out Vampiro to meet him at MLW Revolutions, and Vampiro, former best friend of Raven turned foe, no-showed, and for some reason went into seclusion, we understand, to work on his ground fighting and lucha libre style wrestling. Well, now Vampiro has resurfaced in MLW and immediately went after CM Punk. Now CM Punk has had an issue with Raven, and Vampiro and Raven still have not made peace. So Vampiro doesn't like Raven, Vampiro doesn't like Punk. Punk doesn't like Raven or Vampiro, and Raven, look, all three of these men are going to be at the MLW Hybrid Horror Show on Friday night, October 24th in Jacksonville, Florida. Speaking of which, here is the complete card as of right now.
no disqualification dog collar match for the MLW World Heavyweight title. Terry Funk's one and only shot against Steve Corino. Vampiro and Nassau will team up to face CM Punk and a mystery partner. Barry Windham will make his debut in singles competition here in MLW. Just signed Just Incredible PJ Walker and Steve Dr. Death Williams in a taped fist match. Think about those jabs of Dr. Death Steve Williams in a taped fist. Just Incredible PJ Walker better have a game plan. Global Tag Team Crown Championships on the line as the Samoan Island Tribe challenge the Extreme Horsemen. The return of Homicide, he will fight Jerry Lynn in a brawl to sell it all. Plus, Raven, the Fallen Angel, Christopher Daniels, Mikey Whipwreck, Mana, the return of the Hit Squad, and more. For more information, visit MLW.com. And now we're going to switch gears and talk about J-Cup USA and the brackets. At this point, we will see that Sonjay Dutt will meet Eddie Colon in the semifinals next week here on MLW Underground TV, and it will be either Christopher Daniels or Super Dragon meeting Jimmy Yang. The title is up for grabs. It's sudden death single elimination. The Junior Heavyweight Championship is all the rage here in Major League Wrestling, and we have fighters coming in from Puerto Rico, Mexico, Korea, and the United States, but only one man is going to be the very first MLW World Junior Heavyweight Champion.
This is Major League Wrestling!
There it is! The Nightmare Pendulum!
It's your boy Hammer.
It's gonna be a big year for the Von Air. That's right, baby. We're here to fight.
Double team and over for calling time!
Heavyweight hustle never gives up.
We're gonna get our justice.
This is Major League Wrestling!
J-Cup USA continues.
200 pounds from Orange County, California, Super Dragon.
Super Dragon making his MLW debut in this another first round matchup in J-Cup USA, a single elimination tournament to crown the first MLW World Junior Heavyweight Champion. Super Dragon competes in Southern California with such groups as Revolution Pro Wrestling. Got quite a following. One of his very first trips here to the East Coast.
And his opponent, weighing in at 210 pounds from Sin City, here's the Fallen Angel, Christopher Daniels.
Fallen Angel Christopher Daniels. Very manipulative. Very cunning. Very calculating. And on top of all of that, there's nothing that Daniels can't do as a professional wrestler. Inside the ring, he is as a competitor as you will ever see. Next week, right here on MLW Underground TV, we'll see the semifinals of J-Cup USA. Sonjay Dutt takes on Eddie Colon, and Jimmy Yang, who advanced earlier tonight against Juventud Guerrera, will take on the winner of this matchup, Super Dragon, or the Fallen Angel Christopher Daniels.
isn't he? And time in the center of the ring. Arm wringer now by Super Dragon, going to work on the left arm of Daniels. Daniels rolls through, single leg takedown into a side headlock. Daniels is quick. And scissors counter now by Super Dragon. Daniels escapes. Super Dragon with the arm bar. Daniels just rolls through. Wrist lock now by Super Dragon. Continues to work over the left arm of the fallen angel, Christopher Daniels. Daniels using the rope, alleviates the pressure on the wrist lock with the front handspring. And flips right into a side headlock. One fluid motion. The fallen angel, Christopher Daniels, is every bit as good as he thinks he is. The ride, shoulder block, down goes Super Dragon. Cartwheel nicely done, and a front kick, and a right hand. With Jerry Lynn now eliminated from J-Cup USA, a very surprising defeat at the hands of Eddie Colon, who scored the biggest victory of his career. I would have to consider Christopher Daniels to be the favorite to win this whole tournament now. Hip toss nicely done by Super Dragon. Arm drag nicely done. Reversal out of the corner. Boot to the face of Christopher Daniels. Nice head scissors takeover by Super Dragon. Lands the boot, nicely done. Very impressed thus far with the skills of Super Dragon. Let's see if he can go airborne. Somersault, suicide dive. No pads on the floor here in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Not a lot of give. Super Dragon making his MLW debut, letting it all hang out, holding nothing back in a quest to become the first Major League Wrestling World Junior Heavyweight Champion. Daniels hits the steel ring post. Dragon taking the fight to the fallen angel. And now Daniels begging off from Super Dragon. The young man knows better. Who wouldn't at this point? Daniels is infamous for being full of breath. Both feet down across the sternum. 2 count releases referee John Finnegan. Fallen angel sent for the ride. A handful of mass there. Down goes Super Dragon. Beautiful running neck breaker. Daniels appears to be losing his cool. Elbow to the back of the neck. Very unlike Christopher Daniels to waste time jaw-jacking with the fans. And it seems the fans are really getting to Christopher Daniels, which means perhaps Daniels underestimated Super Dragon and is getting a little frustrated. Something you don't often see from the master of ring psychology, the fallen angel, with the rolling neck snap, nicely done. Face first into the top turnbuckle. Elbow to the back of the neck. Once again. Super Dragon opening up with chops and forearms. Down goes Super Dragon, runs right to a front kick.
The Mexican legend, LA Park, one of the greatest fighters in the history of the sport.
Sign up with Team Filthy and find out what martial arts can do for you.
Mons Kruger,
the black hand of control.
Going up to the top rope, here he comes, moonsault!
Our soldiers will triumph. Hell, gotcha!
Major League Wrestling fans, my name is Stephen New. I am a proud Army veteran. At the law offices of New Taylor & Associates, we take great pride in representing our veterans. We're representing combat veterans who sustained hearing loss as a result of 3M making defective earplugs. Time is running out and there is no charge for your consultation or case review. Contact our law office for a free initial consultation and case screening to find out if you're entitled to compensation.
Now Daniel's just stomping Super Dragon. That's the frustration factor once again. Beautiful suplex. Daniels to the outside. Slingshot leg drop to the back of the neck. Lateral press to win. Arrogant cover on the part of Christopher Daniels, not hooking the leg of Super Dragon, showing the young man little to no respect. John Finnegan right there to make sure that is not a lethal choke, and it is not. Daniels giving himself a breather while conversely making Super Dragon fight for each and every breath. Super Dragon takes one right in the chops, and now Daniels simply choking Super Dragon. And again, that's just frustration. As Daniels shouts at referee John Finnegan for admonishing him for a blatant illegal choke. Now you would think after seeing his tag team partner Jerry Lynn underestimate and be upset by Eddie Colon in this very opening matchup of J-Cup USA. You think that Christopher Daniels would know better and not make the same mistake that Jerry Lynn made here with Super Dragon. Two and no. And now Daniels is just blatantly showboating. Not hooking the leg, taking his time, trying to embarrass Super Dragon. Scooping a slam. Daniels now going up top, taking a sweet time about it too. He gets caught. Arm drag off the second turnbuckle from Super Dragon, and of sheer desperation, bought himself some time, but will it be enough? Finnegan put the count on both competitors. Body scissors. Takes down Daniels. And out the Fujiwara armbar, Daniels just rolls through, alleviates the pressure. Plants the knee right in the face of Super Dragon. Every time this young man, Super Dragon, tries to build some momentum, he's immediately cut off by Daniels. That was interesting. Through the legs, hangs out of the arm, double stomp on the arm. Never seen that before. That's effective. And again, the body scissors attempted. This time he takes Daniels over. The cross arm breaker. Daniels trying to alleviate the leverage, hooking the leg of Super Dragon and working his way to the bottom rope. Daniels always knows where he is. Daniels set for the ride. Super Dragon charges, and he gets gets caught and planted out of the corner. Cover. Super Dragon continues to kick out. And it seems that now Christopher Daniels is taking Super Dragon a little more seriously than he did earlier on in the matchup. Not showboating quite as much. Waistlock, standing switch. Take a look at Daniels grabbing Finnegan to break up the German suplex. Low blow. Last rites. Cover. It's over. Christopher Daniels advances to face Jimmy Yang in the semifinals of J-Cup USA right here next week on Underground TV. We'll also see Sanjay Dutt versus Eddie Colon. And we are just told that Super Dragon will be teaming with Juventud Guerrera and they will take on Los Maximos. The Fallen Angel advances to the semifinals of J-Cup USA.